All right, this video is going to walk you through how to find the surface area and volume of any kind of prism. The first thing you need to understand about prisms is that there is a base and then there's a height. In most structures, we always call the base like what things on the bottom, what things stand on, or whatever's on the bottom as your base. But that's not the case in prisms, because prisms, you got to first of all figure out what is the one shape that's equal and opposite and parallel in the 3D figure. In this case here, that green triangle is the base because it is the only shape that's equal, parallel, and opposite in that prism shape. Now from here, once you've identified the base, we got to first of all find three things. We got to find the area of the base, we got to find the perimeter of the base, and then also find the prism height. Okay, so one thing at a time. Let's find the area of the base, the area of that triangle. Now the area of a triangle formula is at the top right corner of our screen here. It's going to be you taking base, that's 9 inches, so 9 times the height of that triangle, which is 5.4, times 5.4, and then you're going to then divide that by 2. So if you're finding the area of your base, that would be then an answer of 24, what did I say it was? 24.3, 24.3 inches squared. That's your area of the base, or that green triangle. The next thing you have to do is find the perimeter of your base. The perimeter of the base is just add up the sides of that green triangle. So let me write my answers down here. I've got 24.3 for my area of my base. The next thing you need to find was the perimeter of the base. That adds up to 23 inches. The next thing you have to figure out is the prism height. Again, the prism height is how far it is from one triangle to the other. So in this case right here, your prism height, I'll just abbreviate like this, equals 20. So the prism height is going to be 20, and that's going to be, I'll make this green 22 as well, 20 inches. All right, now we're going to take those things and we're going to write them in the formulas. The formulas are up here in the top of your screen right here. So if we're going to find the surface area, we're going to fill this in. We're going to try to take 2 times the area of your base, the area of the triangle in this case here, which was 24.3, and then add that with the prism, or the perimeter of your base. The perimeter of your base was 23, and then times the prism height, in that case was 20. Now if you put all that in our calculator, hit enter, we're going to get 508.6 inches squared. That's a pretty easy calculation if you just put that right in your calculator, and then hit enter. Now the next thing you have to do is find the volume. The volume is right here. It's the area of your base times the height. So we're going to then just take what we found in our first 3 things we needed to find, which was 24.3 for the area of your base, so 24.3, and then multiply that times the prism height, which is 20. And when you do that, you're going to get 486. So 486 inches cubed. That's how you find the volume. So if you can take any prism, identify what the base is, in this case it was a triangle that was equal, opposite, and parallel, and find out how far apart it was for your prism height, you can then find the surface area and volume very easily. Hopefully this video helps, and try using this on your next question.